Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins currently hold the top championships of their respective brands. While one is the undisputed WWE champion on SmackDown, the other is the World Heavyweight Champion on Raw. Both superstars will collide in a marquee match at Crown Jewel in Perth next month in what will be a champion versus champion bout. Rollins and Rhodes will fight each other for the prestigious Crown Jewel Championship. This will be a battle of supremacy as two of the biggest stars of their brands will go head-to-head. Even though both are equal contenders to win, the Visionary should be the one to walk out of the premium live event as the winner of this high-profile match. Here are 4 reasons why Cody Rhodes must lose to Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel. Vince McMahon's biggest mistake revealed? Check now. Seth Rollins has been one of the most reliable and consistent stars in WWE. However, he has been playing second fiddle to other major stars in recent years. The Visionary faced Cody Rhodes thrice in the past 3 years, and every time he sacrificed himself to put the American Nightmare over. However, it's time for WWE to turn things around to prevent Rollins' legacy from eroding. A victory over Rhodes, the current face of WWE, would solidify him as the top champion and add a prestigious accolade to his resume. Seth Rollins can make a definitive statement that whether it's 2015 or 2025, he still runs this place. Such a monumental victory at Crown Jewel would restore Rollins' credibility and position him at the pedestal of WWE. The World Heavyweight Championship is sometimes seen as secondary to the undisputed WWE Championship. However, the upcoming champion versus champion match at Crown Jewel will allow Seth Rollins to end this debate. His victory over Cody Rhodes would elevate the World Heavyweight Championship's prestige, making it feel equal to Rhodes' title. Rollins' win at Crown Jewel would be much more than a victory. It would be a statement that Raw's top championship, which he holds, stands parallel to the undisputed WWE Championship. This will ensure both brands have credible champions, which benefits WWE's dual brand structure. Hence, Rhodes' defeat will help WWE balance the 2 top world titles. Ever since its formation, the Vision has established itself as one of the most dominant groups on Raw. It has been thriving under Seth Rollins' leadership. The former Shield member made it clear he intends to lead WWE to its future and dominate the landscape. However, if Rollins fails to defeat Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, all his words would sound hollow. Such a massive setback would put a question mark on his credibility as a leader. Moreover, his stablemates might not be able to rely on him to follow his path anymore. Hence, Rhodes must lose to Seth Rollins to prevent the Vision from suffering a huge blow. The Architect's win will safeguard his faction's future, preserving its momentum and credibility. Cody Rhodes is currently at a point where he is being portrayed as nearly invincible. WWE has been giving him victories over victories, big moments over big moments, to the point where things have become too saturated. Rhodes defeated a red-hot Gunther last year to win the Crown Jewel Championship, which resulted in mild controversy. Besides, his recent win over Drew McIntyre at WrestlePalooza has only added to fans' frustrations. At a time when fans are on the verge of turning on Cody Rhodes, winning the coveted title for the 2nd consecutive time could be catastrophic. This decision could lead to massive outrage from fans. Therefore, the American Nightmare must lose against Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel so that WWE can protect him, considering the long-term implications. A defeat wouldn't harm Rhodes much, but a win could turn out to be detrimental. About the author. Subhasish Deb is a writer at Sportskeeda, India's leading sports and esports platform. With 3 years of experience in sports journalism, he has been writing compelling stories and analyses, covering trending news and its underlying aspects. His writing style is distinctive for its use of rhetorical devices, which allows him to elevate wrestling journalism beyond mere reporting. Deb has been an avid WWE and cricket fan since childhood and believes the blend of his love for sports and knowledge of writing led him to become a sports correspondent. Given his love and passion for this industry, he has worked for several top firms and media outlets both as a seasoned writer and as an editor. Apart from penning engaging articles, Deb has also done scriptwriting for a few local short films and has directed and produced one of them. When the spotlight dims, he loves to escape into the world of web series and anime, indulging in the magic of storytelling. 4 reasons why Cody Rhodes must lose to Seth Rollins at WWE Crown Jewel. WWE is on the verge of another blockbuster showdown as Cody Rhodes prepares to battle Seth Rollins in one of the most highly anticipated. Cody's still riding high off his WrestleMania triumph, but long-term storytelling often demands twists that keep fans engaged, and this could be one of those moments. Let's take a closer look at 4 big reasons why Cody Rhodes must lose to Seth Rollins when they meet in Saudi Arabia. The first reason is about preserving the aura of Seth Rollins. Rollins has been one of WWE's most consistent workhorses, and even though his popularity is undeniable, some fans have argued that he has been overshadowed by Cody's rise. If Rollins continues to take losses in their encounters, it risks diminishing his credibility at the top of the card. WWE needs Rollins to remain strong, especially since he is one of the few names on the roster who can seamlessly transition between heel and babyface roles depending on the storyline. Having him defeat Rhodes at Crown Jewel restores balance to their rivalry and reaffirms his position as an elite competitor who can carry any brand he's on. Fans may remember that Rollins has already taken multiple losses to Cody in the past, and giving him this win would even the playing field and reignite the feud with fresh momentum. The second reason is tied to Cody Rhodes' ongoing journey. Cody has repeatedly emphasized the importance of finishing his story and capturing the undisputed WWE Championship, but every hero's tale needs obstacles. If WWE continues to book Cody as unstoppable, it risks making his chase feel predictable and less compelling. By suffering a high-profile defeat to Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel, Cody's path to the top becomes more dramatic and layered. The setback would add fuel to his narrative, reminding fans that his journey is not an easy one, but rather a battle filled with setbacks and redemption. Losses like this do not harm stars of Cody's caliber. Instead, they build sympathy and anticipation for the eventual triumph when he finally conquers Roman Reigns or whoever holds the championship when his time comes. The third reason centers on the global stage of Crown Jewel itself. atWWE views these premium live events in Saudi Arabia as massive spectacles where results often carry international headlines. Putting Seth Rollins over Cody Rhodes in this setting would shock the audience and create an unforgettable moment that resonates worldwide. The unpredictability of such a decision would elevate the importance of the event itself, making it must-see viewing and strengthening WWE's relationship with the international market. A Rollins win on this grand stage ensures that the story continues beyond Crown Jewel, while giving the local and global fans a finish they will be talking about for months to come. WWE thrives on shocking results, and this would be a perfect opportunity to remind audiences that anything can happen. The fourth and perhaps most strategic reason is tied to long-term booking for WrestleMania season. WWE has been carefully laying the groundwork for Cody Rhodes to finish his story, but it is clear that his crowning moment should not come in Saudi Arabia or at a minor premium live event. Instead, it should be reserved for the grandest stage of them all. Allowing Seth Rollins to defeat Cody at Crown Jewel sets up the possibility of a rematch or even a bigger storyline leading into the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Rollins could use the win as bragging rights, adding heat to his character, while Cody can harness the loss as motivation to push forward and earn another chance at destiny. The timing matters just as much as the result, and by delaying Cody's momentum, WWE can maximize the emotional payoff when the story finally concludes in front of the biggest possible audience altogether. These four reasons paint a clear picture. Cody Rhodes losing to Seth Rollins at WWE Crown Jewel may seem like a setback on the surface, but in reality, it could be the smartest move WWE can make for the sake of long-term storytelling, star credibility, and fan engagement. Rollins regains his stature, Cody adds more depth to his journey, the Crown Jewel event delivers a shocking outcome, and WrestleMania season becomes even more exciting with unfinished business still hanging in the balance. Both men are guaranteed to deliver an instant classic, but the result must favor Seth Rollins if WWE wants to keep the audience guessing and fully invested in Cody's ultimate redemption. A clean sweep of victories for Rhodes would end the rivalry too soon, but a shocking loss to Rollins keeps the fire alive and proves once again why this rivalry is one of the most compelling in modern WWE.